Welcome, chosen one. You found this moment for a reason. Something greater is calling you. Deep within, you feel it. The pull of destiny, a transformation that is unfolding. This is your time to awaken, to step into the truth of who you are. You are meant for something extraordinary. The world is shifting, and so are you. Stay with me, and together we'll uncover the mysteries that will change your life. The answers you seek are closer than you think. Keep listening. Chosen ones, they cry like babies over losing you. They cannot fathom the depth of your power, nor understand the force that resides within you. Your existence, your energy, your very presence disrupts their reality in ways they cannot explain. They feel the void, the loss, the disconnection, but they do not understand why it stings so sharply. It is because you are extraordinary, and your essence is a force beyond their comprehension. You are not like the others, those who move through life unconsciously, tethered to the mundane, the predictable. You, chosen ones, move beyond that. You are a living, breathing catalyst for transformation. Your energy, your spirit, it vibrates at a frequency that shakes the very foundations of what people think they know about life, love, and creation. You, Son of God, you are the real thing. Without you, none of this would be possible. You have an extraordinary gift, a gift that they are now waking up to, a gift they are mourning the loss of, without even understanding its true value. In the realm of the ordinary, they may view you as distant, aloof, unapproachable. But the truth is, you are not of this world. You are constructing a reality, not based on what is visible, but on the unseen. Your life is not shaped by what others tell you is possible, or by the limits of time and space. You dance to a rhythm that only you can hear, one that flows between dimensions, untouched by the constraints of linear existence. When you join us, we decide together. You are a creator, an architect, and your work transcends the limitations of ordinary perception. While others get lost in the noise of the world, in the distractions of daily life, you remain focused. You hear the whispers of the future, the echoes of possibility, and you navigate them with a grace that only those who understand the language of the universe can comprehend. You are building something beautiful, something that will last long after the world has forgotten the old ways. You are a visionary, and your vision is shaping the world in ways most cannot even begin to understand. Your sexual energy, your creative power, is not just a tool for pleasure. It is the fuel for creation itself. Every touch, every interaction, holds a deeper significance, a vibration that resonates throughout the universe. For you, this energy is not wasted on fleeting connections or shallow encounters. You understand that this energy must be nurtured, protected, and used with intention. Manith, when you share it, you do so with the knowledge that you are not simply engaging in an act of physicality. You are transforming both yourself and the world around you. Others may not understand this. They may see your choices, your connections, your energy as something they cannot grasp, something that feels alien to them. But what they fail to realize is that you are not bound by the same rules they are. You are not confined to their limited understanding of love, connection, or creation. You are beyond their reach, and this is what causes them to cry out in sorrow over your absence. Drawing closure would lead to society collapse, and the drift of beliefs would continue however much they try to maintain reality. They see what you bring, and they cannot replicate it. They cannot even begin to comprehend the depth of your power. And so, they cry. They cry because they have lost something they never truly understood. They cry because they have lost a connection that is beyond anything they have ever experienced. They cry because they are left with a void that cannot be filled with the ordinary, with the fleeting, with a superficial. You have left an imprint on their souls, one that they cannot erase, no matter how hard they try. But you are not here to be understood by everyone. You are not here to fit into their molds or follow their paths. You are here to create something new, to forge a new way of being, one that transcends the limitations of the old world. You are a being of light, of creation, and your journey is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who are willing to break free from the chains of the past and step boldly into a future that is unknown, a future that you are shaping with every thought, every action, every breath. This path is not easy, and it is not for everyone. But for those who are willing to walk it, it is a path that leads to profound transformation. You are not just moving through life, you are creating it. You are not merely existing in this world, you are reshaping it. Your power, your energy, is a force that cannot be contained, a force that cannot be ignored. It is the power to create, to change, to transform. And yet, despite all of this, despite the magnitude of your energy, there are still those who try to define you. They try to place labels on you, to box you into categories they understand. They may call you a visionary, an enigma, or even difficult to understand. But these words, these labels, do not define you. You are not a concept to be understood, or a role to be played. You are beyond definition, beyond the limitations of language. You are an experience, a force, an energy that cannot be captured by mere words. Say what you mean before the day is over. Your presence disrupts their world because it requires them to confront themselves. But you are not here to cater to their understanding. You are here to challenge it, to expand it, to show them that there is more to existence than they have ever known. You are a force of nature, a being of light, and your energy is here to shake the very foundations of the world. Your presence is a gift, and though they may not always understand it, it is one that will change them forever. As you continue on your journey, know that you are not alone. There are others like you, chosen ones, who are walking this path with you. Together, you are creating a new reality, one that transcends the limits of the past and moves boldly into the future. Your energy is a beacon of light in a world that often feels dark and uncertain. It is a reminder that there is more to life than what meets the eye, that there is a deeper, more profound reality waiting to be discovered. If you feel the resonance of these words, if you know deep down that this message is meant for you, I invite you to take action. Comment 88 below and share your thoughts with us. Let us know that you are here, that you are part of this journey, and that you are ready to embrace the full potential of your power. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel, where we share messages like this to help you unlock the full potential of your energy and your life. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Your journey is one of boundless potential, a path that stretches far beyond the limits others try to impose upon you. People may attempt to define you, to box you in, labeling you in ways that feel restrictive. They fail to realize, though, that you've already broken free from those confines. You've stepped outside of that box and are actively creating a new reality, one that reflects the divine energy flowing through you. This is your gift, a gift from God Himself. The world often builds itself upon fear, constructing lives that fit neatly into defined boxes. Labels make people feel safe because they offer a sense of control. They are less afraid of what they can categorize and name. But you, dear ones, you are not limited by such things. You've embraced God's boundlessness, and in doing so you've transcended the need for labels. You do not fit into the world's definitions because you are not bound by them. It's natural for people to struggle to understand you. They may feel discomfort in your presence, as if they are trying to figure out something that doesn't fit into their understanding of the world. But this discomfort, this challenge, is not about you. It's about them. It's about their own struggle to confront the limits they have placed on themselves. Your very existence forces them to reflect on their own limitations, their own fears, and their own self-imposed boundaries. This is not something you should fear or shy away from, but rather embrace, for it is your purpose. You were sent to this world not to make others comfortable, but to help them grow, to awaken something in them that perhaps they've forgotten or chosen to ignore. Like a city on a hill that cannot be hidden, your light shines bright, undeniable to all who see it. Your very presence serves as a beacon to those who are ready to awaken, to step out of the shadows and into the light. This is not an accident. This is divine design. Your energy reflects the power of creation itself. You were not meant to blend in with the world. You were created to stand out, to shine, to lead. In this life, you are not here to fulfill the roles others have set for you. You are here to create your own path, to carve out a new way of being that is authentic to your true self. People may judge you or misunderstand you because they cannot comprehend your divine purpose, but do not be disheartened by this. Their judgment is a reflection of their own fear and limitation. It is their discomfort with the unknown, with the boundaries they have built for themselves. You are here to help them see beyond those limits, to show them that there is a higher, more expansive way of living. Every step you take is part of a sacred dance, a dance that moves between the earthly and the divine. With every step, you create harmony, a beautiful melody that speaks to the soul of the universe. Your presence, your energy, is a note in God's perfect plan, and with every action, you are contributing to the symphony of creation. The confusion that others may feel when they try to understand you is simply a reflection of the creative energy that flows through you. You are not meant to fit into the molds that others have set for you, because God did not create you to fit into any mold. He created you in His image, endowed with limitless creativity. You are a vessel of divine potential, a living, breathing testament to the power of creation. Finished up your own conversation, enliven the circle by sharing the connection, a lesson in moderation, love, peace, and harmony. Try to live up to this power. Understand, dear ones, that being different is not your weakness, it is your greatest strength. It is the very thing that sets you apart and allows you to do the work you are here to do. The world may try to limit you, to box you in, but you are not confined by those limitations. You are here to expand, to grow, to push beyond what others believe is possible. In every moment, when the world tries to place a label on you, remember this: you are boundless, limitless, and filled with infinite potential. A universal law primarily concerns the state of being that you are. Your light does not just illuminate your own path, it lights the way for others. As you walk your journey, you inspire others to begin their own. Your existence is an invitation for others to awaken, to step into the truth of who they really are. Be patient with those who do not yet understand you. Through your presence, they will find their way. They will see that they too have the power to break free from their limitations and step into their own divine purpose. Apitai. Now, more than ever, it is time to accept yourself as you are. Cast aside every thought that tries to place you in a box. In God's eyes, you are unique, beyond measure. When you accept this truth, you will begin to feel the transformative power of it. You will experience a shift in yourself and in those around you. This truth is not just a mental understanding. It is a deep, knowing acceptance of who you truly are. And when you embrace this truth, you will begin to see the power of transformation at work in your life. As you continue on your journey, remember that your presence is a powerful force. When you enter a room, your energy speaks louder than any words ever could. It activates something deep within others, even if they do not fully understand it. You are a mirror, reflecting the hidden truths and dormant potential in those around you. For some, this is a source of inspiration. For others, it may trigger resistance or defensiveness. But know this, you are not here to make people comfortable. You are here to challenge them, to inspire them, to help them grow. No longer will it be okay to say, "This wall," because everything is already perfect. Your energy is a spark, igniting transformation wherever you go. For those who are ready, it will be a light that guides them toward a higher way of living. For those who are not yet ready, it will challenge them, make them uncomfortable, and force them to confront their own limitations. But in the end, growth is inevitable. Everyone who encounters you, whether consciously or unconsciously, will be forced to look deeper into their own reality. They will be called to examine their lives, to reflect on their choices, and to make the decision to grow or remain stagnant. This is your divine purpose, and it is a gift to the world. In this journey, remember that everything you do, every step you take, is part of a larger plan, a divine plan created by God Himself. Your actions, no matter how small they may seem, are part of the unfolding of this plan. As you walk in faith, know that you are supported by the infinite love and guidance of God. He is with you every step of the way, and through your actions, His love flows into the world. If you feel called to support this message and continue spreading light to others, consider leaving a super thanks. Your generosity means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel, and it allows this message to reach even more people. We are so grateful for every donation, and a special shout out goes to everyone who has already contributed. It is because of your kindness that this message can continue to touch the lives of those who need it most. Thank you for your generosity, and may you continue to be a channel of God's abundant blessings. For those of you who feel a deep connection to this message, leave a comment below with 88 and subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel. Your support helps us grow, and together, we can continue to spread love, light, and inspiration to the world. Remember, your light is not just for you. It is meant to shine for others. Keep shining, keep growing, and keep embracing the divine power within you. God is with you, always. Every encounter you have serves as an invitation to step beyond the boundaries of what we know, to push the limits of what we believe is possible. Your presence, your energy, it carries the potential to shift not just your own world, but the world of everyone you come into contact with. It is not just about the things you say, the wisdom you share, or the path you walk. It's about the essence of who you are. You are a catalyst for transformation, a beacon calling others to awaken, to shed the masks they've worn for so long, and reveal their true selves. You know, the process of awakening isn't something that can be imposed on others. It isn't about giving people answers, or directing them on a prescribed path. True transformation comes from within. It's an internal revolution, and for many, this might be the hardest part. To trust their own inner guidance, to listen to that step into the unknown. But you've chosen the different path, and I'm so proud of you for it. It's not always easy, but you make it through. You've truly become the most fortunate and successful person in the world. Perhaps most successful aspect of our soul's journey. It's that voice of wisdom, a path that embraces the chaos, the uncertainty, and the infinite potential for creation that lies within them. As you move through this journey, you're not here to accumulate followers or build a following. No, you're here to show others that they are the creators of their own destinies. You're here to empower them, to inspire them, to help them see that they are the ones who hold the key to their own transformation. You are a guide, not in the sense that you lead them by the hand, but in the sense that you show them the way to uncover the strength and wisdom that resides within them. There is a touch of the Almighty. You live your life as a testament to the power of transformation. Every moment, every encounter, is a reflection of the changes you've made within yourself. You've learned to embrace both the light and the dark within you, understanding that they are not separate, but part of the whole. You understand that without the contrast, there is no depth, no growth. And because of this understanding, you're able to walk the world with a sense of purpose, with a sense of balance, and with a sense of inner peace that radiates outward and touches those around you. But this isn't always easy. It isn't always simple. There are moments when you feel misunderstood, when others don't quite grasp the depth of your being. It can be hard, feeling like you're walking a path that is so different from those around you. But this is where your strength lies. In the moments when the world doesn't understand you, you continue moving forward. You continue to show up, not because you need validation, but because you know that your journey is one that is leading you to something greater, something more profound than anything you could have ever imagined. And the truth is, it's not about being right or wrong. It's not about having all the answers. It's about being willing to ask the questions, to live with the uncertainty, to embrace the complexity of life. You know that the journey is just as important as the destination. In fact, sometimes it's the journey itself that holds the greatest lessons, the greatest wisdom. Asking around further in the book, you are a creator, a shapeshifter, a being who understands that nothing in this life is fixed. Everything is fluid, in constant motion. And it's through this flow that you find your power. You are not afraid of change. You welcome it. You know that with each shift, with each turn of the wheel, you have the opportunity to grow, to expand, to become more than you ever were before. The sun is calm. We are at. This is the gift you bring to the world, the gift of transformation. You are a mirror, reflecting back to others the beauty and the potential within themselves. You are here to show them that they too can create their own realities, that they too can shape their own lives. But it's not about following someone else's path. It's about walking your own and encouraging others to do the same. Your life is a blueprint for those who are ready to take the leap, to step out of the comfort of the known and into the unknown, to embrace their own personal evolution. And in doing so, you become a beacon of hope for those who feel lost, for those who feel disconnected, for those who are yearning for something more. You remind them that they are not alone, that the journey is not a solitary one, and that, through the power of community, we can all rise together. As you continue on this path, remember that the work you are doing is not just for you. It is for everyone. Every time you show up authentically, every time you stand in your truth, you are laying the foundation for others to do the same. And through this process, you are creating a ripple effect, a wave of transformation that has the potential to reach far and wide, touching hearts, changing lives, and awakening souls all over the world. Let this knowledge lead you back to life. The power within lies, like the sunshine. Now more than ever, the world needs people like you, people who are willing to challenge the status quo, to think outside the box, and to lead with love, compassion, and authenticity. The world is waiting for you to step into your power, to embrace your purpose, and to share your light with those who need it the most. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Together, we are creating a space where transformation is not just possible, but inevitable. Thanks to your support, through Super Thanks, we invite you to experience the galaxy's expanse. Thanks to the wonders you're about to see, I invite you to take the next step. If you feel moved by this message, if you feel that stirring within you to be part of this movement, I ask you to comment 88 below and subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel. Together, we can continue to create a ripple of change, to awaken the power within ourselves and within others. As we continue to walk the path of awakening and transformation, it becomes increasingly clear that our role in this world extends far beyond just the things we do or the words we speak. It's not just about the actions we take or the choices we make, but about the energy we exude, the essence of who we are deep inside. Every moment we live, every step we take, is infused with the energy that we bring into the world. This energy has a profound impact on everything around us, whether we realize it or not. It is the invisible force that shapes our relationships, influences our environment, and touches the lives of those we encounter along the way. Transformation, in its deepest sense, isn't just about individual growth. While personal self-discovery is a vital part of this journey, we must also understand that this transformation is not solely for our benefit. It is also a process that involves collective growth. As we evolve, we inevitably contribute to the evolution of the world around us. Every shift in our consciousness, every change in our perspective, and every internal transformation sends ripples outward into the collective consciousness, affecting the people and situations around us. The power of transformation is not confined to the individual. It has the potential to create a ripple effect that spreads across the world, touching the lives of everyone we encounter. This process of transformation is much like a chain reaction. When one person awakens to a higher state of consciousness, it inspires others to do the same. We are all interconnected, and our individual shifts in energy can catalyze larger, collective changes. This is why the journey of awakening is not just personal, it is universal. After all, each one of us plays an essential role in this grand process of evolution, and the way we show up in the world has the potential to inspire others to awaken to their own truth. It is important to recognize that transformation does not happen in isolation. It is a shared experience, one that we all contribute to and benefit from. The energy we bring into the world affects not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. As we embrace our own personal growth, we are also paving the way for the collective to rise and evolve with us. This interconnectedness is what makes our journey so powerful. By embracing our own transformation, we participate in a larger movement of growth and change that reaches far beyond ourselves. The power of transformation does not unfold in a simple, predictable manner. It is not a linear progression that moves from one clear step to the next. Instead, it is dynamic, fluid, and ever-changing. It ebbs and flows, shifting with every moment, every choice, and every interaction we have. There are times when it may feel as though we are lost in the midst of it all, caught in a whirlwind of change, uncertainty, and transformation. In those moments, we may feel as though we are wandering without a clear sense of direction, unsure of which way to turn next. Yet, in reality, what we perceive as confusion or a lack of clarity is often part of the process. Even when the road ahead seems obscure or difficult to navigate, we are still being guided. We are being led by a wisdom that transcends the limits of logic and reason. This wisdom is not something we can always explain or articulate. It is not always something we can measure or quantify with our rational minds. It is something that resides deep within us, an inner knowing that comes from a place beyond the mind. It is a guidance that does not need to be understood in order to be trusted. This intuitive knowing, this deep sense of inner wisdom, is what carries us through the moments when we feel lost or uncertain. It is the voice of our higher self, calling us forward, urging us to trust in the process, even when we cannot see where it is leading. It is a quiet, subtle force that encourages us to keep moving forward, even when the way is not clear. And in these moments of uncertainty, it is important to remember that not everything needs to be understood or figured out. Sometimes, the greatest act of faith is simply continuing to walk the path, trusting that the wisdom within us knows exactly where we need to go, even if we don't. This trust in our inner wisdom is what allows us to continue on the journey of transformation, even when we don't have all the answers. It is what keeps us moving forward, even when the path is unclear. The road of transformation is not meant to be fully understood or controlled. It is meant to be felt, experienced, and embraced in all its fluidity and unpredictability. And it is in this openness, this surrender to the unknown, that we discover the true power of transformation. The power to create, to evolve, and to become who we are meant to be. Footnote: such words as this are very powerful and essential to the opening. As you continue on this transformative journey, we invite you to take a moment and reflect on the energy you bring into the world. Every step you take, every thought, and every interaction carries the potential to ignite change, not just within you, but in everyone around you. We are all part of this greater movement of transformation, and together, we create a ripple effect that extends beyond what we can imagine. If you feel called to share your thoughts or experiences, please comment 88 below. Let's connect and support each other on this path of awakening. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel so you can stay connected and inspired as we continue this journey together. Remember to connect to the mindfulness and peace and gratitude with the words of the Bible appropriate. When the book of the law joins hands with the Bible, when you know it's safe to share. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Your contributions help us spread this wisdom to more people who are ready for their own transformation. Together, we are creating a community of change, healing, and growth. Martin, thank you for being a part of it. In times of uncertainty, it's easy to feel as though we are drifting without a clear sense of direction, unsure of where we are headed or what the future holds. Yet it is precisely in these moments that we must place our trust in the journey itself, knowing deep down that we are always moving toward the right destination, even if that destination is not immediately visible to us. The path we walk, with all its twists and turns, is the place where the true magic of transformation unfolds. 95. It is here, in the process of walking through the unknown, that we begin to shed old versions of ourselves. Layers that have been built over the years, perhaps from past experiences, inherited beliefs, or societal expectations. These layers may have once served us, but they no longer fit who we are becoming. As we continue on this path, we start to release what no longer aligns with our true essence. Letting go of these attachments is not always easy. In fact, it can feel like we are losing pieces of ourselves, and at times, we may wonder if we are on the right track. The discomfort that arises during this phase can be overwhelming, especially when we feel that what we are leaving behind was once an integral part of who we were. Yet, this is an illusion. We are not losing anything important. Rather, we are making space for the new, the more authentic aspects of ourselves to emerge. 1-2. This process of letting go is akin to a tree shedding its leaves in the fall. While it may seem as though the tree is losing something vital, it is simply preparing for a new cycle of growth. Just as the tree knows instinctively when to let go of its leaves, we too must trust in the wisdom of our inner selves to guide us through the process of release. It is not a loss, but a necessary part of growth, as we make room for new beliefs, new perspectives, and a deeper understanding of who we are meant to be. In this space of shedding, we come to realize that we are not defined by what we leave behind. We are defined by our willingness to grow, to evolve, and to embrace the fullness of our being. Each step on this journey is a step closer to becoming the person we are truly meant to be. And with every layer that falls away, we move closer to the core of who we are. The process can be challenging, but it is also deeply transformative. Through it, we gain the clarity and strength we need to step into our true power and purpose. As we continue to shed the old, we are not simply creating an empty space, but rather an opening for something new to enter. This space is not void. It is a fertile ground for the emergence of a deeper, more authentic version of ourselves. It is in this moment of transformation that we begin to connect with parts of our being that we may have hidden away, parts that are truer to our core essence, parts that will lead us into the forest of our new self. With every layer we release, we clear the path for greater self-awareness, greater self-acceptance, and ultimately, a more aligned and purposeful existence. It is a process that invites us to become more than we ever imagined possible. This continual process of shedding and evolving is not something that happens once and is done. It is an ongoing journey, a cyclical dance of transformation, where we are constantly stepping into new versions of who we are meant to be. Just as the seasons change, and nature constantly renews itself, so too do we evolve, sometimes in subtle ways, and sometimes in profound shifts. With every stage of growth, we become more attuned to our inner wisdom, and we begin to move through the world with more clarity, intention, and authenticity. We are far more accepting of and aware of the notable inadequacies. No matter how negligent one of the evils, you find yourself in a state of balance. As we evolve, the world around us shifts as well. The energy we bring into every moment ripples outward, influencing everything we come into contact with. This energy, whether it is one of love, compassion, confidence, or strength, impacts not only our own lives, but also the lives of others. The thoughts we think create vibrations that affect our reality, shaping the experiences we have and the people we meet. And the words we speak carry a power that extends beyond the conversation, impacting others on a deeper, more subtle level. Our actions, too, create ripples that reverberate far beyond our immediate circle, reaching people, places, and situations that we may never even see or know. This is the power of transformation. It is not just an individual experience, it is a collective one. The shifts we make in our own lives are connected to the larger web of existence. As we change, so too does the world. Every transformation we undergo, no matter how small it may seem, contributes to the collective energy that shapes our shared reality. It is a reminder that we are not separate from one another, but interconnected in ways that we cannot always see or understand. Our individual journeys of self-discovery and growth are part of a much larger, universal process of evolution. I am the truth, no matter what the controversy says. Everything is energy. We are all contributing to this greater awakening, whether we realize it or not. Every moment we spend cultivating self-awareness, every choice we make to live with authenticity, every action we take that aligns with our highest truth, adds to the collective shift in consciousness. The energy we embody and radiate has the power to inspire, to heal, to uplift, and to transform the world around us. And as we move through life with intention, we create a ripple effect that touches not only those closest to us, but also the broader world. The interconnectedness of all things, means that our transformations are never isolated. They have a profound impact on the world we live in. In this way, transformation becomes a shared experience. We are not alone in our journeys of growth. We are walking together, each of us contributing to the unfolding of a new reality. The more we embrace our own transformation, the more we inspire others to do the same. And as we evolve, we create a space for others to evolve as well. This is the power of collective change. When one of us rises, we all rise. The spinal movement of every individual in the space. The energy we put into the world is not just about our individual experience. It is about creating a more compassionate, loving, and enlightened world for everyone. And in that process, we realize that we are not just transforming ourselves, we are transforming the very fabric of reality itself, the fiber of our heart, the pulse of life, which currently serves the black faint image of our bondage to it. But transformation is not always easy. It is not always comfortable. In fact, it can be downright painful. There will be times when we feel like we are breaking apart, when we feel like the very foundation of who we are is crumbling beneath us. But it is in these moments of chaos that the greatest opportunities for growth exist. The period of transformation, when we feel like we are breaking apart, when we feel like something is going to fall apart, when we feel like factories are going to fall. But when everything around us seems to be falling apart, it is actually the perfect time for us to rebuild, to reshape, to create something new from the ashes of what has been. It is in these moments of chaos that we truly discover who we are and what we are capable of. And yet, so many people resist this chaos. They resist change. They resist the unknown. They resist the discomfort that comes with growth. They cling to the old, to what is familiar, because it feels safe. But the truth is, safety is an illusion. Nothing in this life is truly stable. Everything is in constant motion, constantly shifting, constantly changing. The more we try to hold on to what we know, the more we block ourselves from the infinite possibilities that lie just beyond our comfort zone. When we embrace the chaos, when we let go of our attachment to certainty and control, we open ourselves up to a world of limitless potential. We begin to see that the universe is not something that happens to us. It is something that we are a part of. We are co-creators in this grand design, and every thought, every intention, every action we take contributes to the unfolding of the universe. If our energy, our presence, it shapes the world around us. And when we are in alignment with our true selves, we are able to create a reality that reflects the deepest truths of who we are. But this doesn't mean that we are immune to challenges. Life will continue to present obstacles, and there will be times when we feel lost or uncertain. But it is in these moments that we must remember the power we hold within us. We must remember that we are not victims of our circumstances. We are creators of our reality. We have the ability to shift our perception, to change our mindset, and to transform the way we experience the world. We have the power to transform the world we experience. We are the cause of our actions. So it is in these moments that we must remember that we are not victims of our circumstances. We are creators of our reality. We have the ability to change our lives by reimagining our mind, noticing tormentors, and our own view of the world. The wisdom truth is inside, and in doing so, we can create the life we truly desire. The key to this transformation is trust. Trust in ourselves, trust in the process, and trust in the divine guidance that is always with us. When we trust, we release the need for control. We let go of the need to have all the answers, to know every step of the journey. And in doing so, we open ourselves up to the magic of life. We begin to see that everything is happening for us, not to us. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Every setback is a lesson, and every moment is a chance to choose a new path, on the path to achieving joy. and on the path to achieving the fulfillment and freedom our hearts desire. The more we trust in the process of life, the more we align with our true purpose. And when we are aligned with our purpose, we become unstoppable. We begin to attract the people, the opportunities, and the resources that we need to fulfill our mission. Our energy becomes magnetic, drawing to us everything that is in alignment with our highest good. And as we continue on this path, we begin to see that we are not alone. We are part of a much larger movement, a collective awakening that is taking place all around the world. As we awaken to our own power, we begin to recognize the power in others. We begin to see the divine spark in everyone we meet, and we understand that we are all connected. Our individual journeys are part of a much greater journey, and by supporting one another, we amplify the energy of transformation. This is the beauty of the collective. Each one of us is a unique expression of the divine, and when we come together, we create something truly extraordinary. Now, I invite you to take a moment and reflect on your own journey. Reflect on the ways in which you have transformed, on the ways in which you have grown, and on the ways in which you have embraced the chaos of life. Remember that you are not alone. You are part of a larger community of awakened beings, all moving toward the same goal: the realization of our true nature and the creation of a world that reflects our highest potential. As you continue on this journey, know that every step you take is a step toward greater alignment, greater authenticity, and greater connection with your true self. You are not just transforming your own life, you are transforming the world. Your energy, your light, your presence, they all contribute to the unfolding of the divine plan. And every time you show up authentically, every time you embrace the unknown, every time you choose to trust the process, you are creating a ripple effect that will touch the lives of countless others. If this message has resonated with you, I encourage you to comment 88 below and subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Together, we are creating a space where transformation is not just possible, it is inevitable. Together, we are creating a space where transformation is not just possible, it is inevitable. The journey is ongoing, and we are just getting started. Continue to walk your path with courage, with trust, and with the knowing that you are part of something much larger than yourself. Your presence in this world is a gift, and the transformation you are undergoing will inspire others to begin their own journey. Keep shining, keep evolving, and keep creating the life you are always meant to live. This journey is relatively new, but not necessarily dangerous. Let me introduce you to something I find most inspiring. Commute, pitch yourself to me. The world needs your light, and you are more than ready to share it.